Welcome to the webinar, Why Traveling When Home is the Best Place to Be? Service Processes Redefined with Augmented Reality, Smart Glasses and Oculavis Share. We have a full agenda today. We will start with a short introduction and the background of our company. Afterwards, I will give you an overview and describe the features of the remote support solution. Next, we look at use cases in the life cycle of complex machines, followed by the benefits of implementing remote support in your service organization. And finally, the question and answer session. Introduction and backgrounds of Oculavis. We are a spin-off of the Fraunhofer Gesellschaft, founded in 2016. We currently employ 44 people and plan to achieve a sales of more than 3 million euro. Since the foundation of the company, we have also won several awards, such as the European Founders Award in the category Digital Industry in last year in 2019, and all this with only one product. This picture shows the motivation to found Oculavis and to develop a remote support solution for the producing and the processing industry. What does the picture show? We see the shop floor worker trying to contact the expert of the machine manufacturer to solve a problem remotely. In doing so, they use smartphones, exactly 2 smartphones, perhaps even consumer apps or software, exchange emails in order to find the solution as quickly as possible. But the result, machine breakdowns. The service technicians has to travel on site, and this result in unnecessary waiting times and costs. Often processes are missing or not clearly defined when problems with a machine occur. This scenario shows our mission. We want to redefine the human-machine interaction by using existing technologies such as augmented reality and mobile devices like smart glasses, tablets, or smartphone to digitize machine-related processes and make them more efficient. We see here 2 machine operators. One of them uses a smart glass, the other one a tablet. On the tablet, you can already see our solution. On the right side of the tablet, you can see the remote expert who supports the machine operator live with his problem. AR annotations. You can see the colored circles in the center of the tablet, which help to guide the shop floor employee. Next to the tablet, you can see our AR module, which is soon available. The AR module enables technicians to carry out repairs on machines independently by visualizing information such as components, their positions, and the associated documentation like step-by-step instructions. After the company backgrounds and our motivation, we now go more in detail in our solution. This is a software solution with the brand name Oculavis Share. It is available on different devices such as laptop, PC, smart glasses, smartphones, and tablet. Oculavis Share can be integrated in the service processes within shortest time, as it can be used immediately as a cloud solution. Also, on-premise installation could be possible. Our solution is divided into 3 modules. Module 1 is the remote support with video calls, AR annotations, messenger system with integrated translation and technical documentation in so-called cases. Module 2, called workflows, which will be available in short time, allows the provision of step-by-step instructions. The approach is that users do not need to contact an expert from the machine manufacturer to carry out repairs independently. Standardized processes are ideally suited for this purpose. Content can be created quickly and easily in a provided editor, for example, by using existing video material from your company. You receive structured feedback from the field with reports on the performed activities. With module 3, our AR viewer, 3D content can be created. This enables you to visualize or overlay certain components of a machine and enrich them with additional information, such as repair videos, circuit diagrams, material numbers. Within the modules, you can manage users up to teams for organizations. You can assign roles and permissions. For example, if you want to invite external users as customers or suppliers to use the system. Asset relationship management is also how to obtain the right information about a machine or equipment, and above all, how to get in touch with the right contact person or expert. And last but not least, it is possible to exchange data between Oculavis Share and other applications with a REST API. Now in detail to our core module, called a remote support, to connect machine operators or technicians on site with experts of a machine manufacturer. This is done via HD video calls. Augmented reality annotations enable the precise instruction of a service technician. In case of language barriers, the solution includes a chat system with an integrated translator into other languages. Technical documentation in so-called cases with the help of screenshots and video recordings are also possible and make valuable expert knowledge, which has been developed in the remote sessions, available to any place on Earth at any time. This saves travel trips, reduces CO2, and is highly efficient. As I have already mentioned, our solution works on any mobile device. The application determines the hardware and not vice versa. However, the big advantage of smart glasses is that they allow hands-free working. We currently recommend the RealWear HMT1 because it is very comfortable to wear. It is completely voice controlled, works even in noisy environments, is shock resistant, jet proof, and dust proof. The HMT1Z1 can also be used in ATEX zone. Please keep in mind that it is not about the coolest technology, but about how technology can be best support your process. The goal of the workflow module is to enable people to master technical challenges and to provide structured knowledge about the machines and processes. These can be standardized processes in maintenance or repair. You can also train new employees in service with provided step-by-step instructions with text, pictures, or video content. On the right side, you see the view of an HMT1 wearable. Workflows can be assigned to specific users, assets, and cases. Between the work steps, active feedback can be obtained on the task or work step to be performed. Verification steps with QR codes can also be built in. This could be, for example, scanning a material number to proceed to the next work step. Reports are also available about finished activities. Workflows can be created and managed in our web-based content creator. You can use existing material to create a workflow or add recorded video from your smart glasses or mobile phone. You can quickly and easily determine the structure of the work steps by drag and drop. You determine whether workflows are provided with additional information, for example, whether the user creates a photo from a critical work step. It is possible to simulate the instructions before they are released. A version management system provides the necessary overview if changes have been made to a workflow. With augmented reality viewer, technical reality merges with digital work content. You create 3D content in our 3D editor using previously uploaded cut drawings in the format OBJ to visualize machine components. We see here on the right side an example of a spindle, in addition to the text display with information about the component, such as material number. Pictograms, as seen here, indicated other valuable content such as video, step-by-step instructions, or PDF documents like instruction manuals. A marker in the form of a QR code determines the position of the machine, thus enabling content to remain in place when mobile devices are moved. Asset relationship management is primarily understood to mean how an end user can easily obtain information about the asset and contact an expert in the fastest possible way. Instead of the usual procedure, the machine operator calls a service hotline. A physical QR code is attached to the machine and scanned with a tablet or smartphone. In this way, the right information can be provided at the spot where it is needed. You can create your machinery and equipment in Oculavis Share, assign them to a single expert or a team of experts, and grant access to the case history. You can compare the case history with a kind of a ticket system in which you document all concerns with your customers, suppliers, service partners, like commissioning or troubleshooting of a machinery or equipment. User management. This may sound boring, but it is essential to map your organizational structure in our solution and to determine roles and responsibilities in the operative business. You define internal users such as colleagues and external users such as customers, suppliers, or service partners, and define permissions for calls, viewing and editing cases, creating assets, creating workflows, and 3D content. After presenting the features of the modules, we now look to the use cases of Oculavis Share in the life cycle of a complex machine. Here we see a typical life cycle of a complex machine, and in each phase there could be valuable application scenarios of our software. Technical sales and consulting, machine visualization with augmented reality in marketing and sales, guided tours through your showroom, technical center or demonstration center. Technical details can be clarified remotely without physical presence on customer's side. Acceptance testing. The acceptance testing of machines is often associated with a lot of traveling. Validate specification with the machine manufacturer via remote expert support. Check the machinery or equipment for completeness of its components by means of remote support and technical document in cases. Alternatively, workflows can be also used as step-by-step process. Support the acceptance of the machine at the manufacturer's side and later at the customer's side. Also with remote expert support, technical documentation with pictures or video recordings. Also possible again with workflows as defined process steps. Training. Remote video support as training for machine operators. AR-based training of machine operators. Workflows as step-by-step instructions for machine and operators. Commissioning. Service technicians of the manufacturer or own technicians travel on site to support the commissioning. This can be supported by remote technology and workflows. The commissioning can be documented with which is later helpful for warranty claims. At the same time, workflow content can be created on the fly to be used later as standardized processes. Troubleshooting. After delivery and commissioning of a machine, malfunctions can occur despite the highest level of engineering skills. Remote troubleshooting is a classical use case, and it is perfectly covered by remote video call and technical documentation. Scheduled maintenance tasks can be performed with remote support. It would also be possible to carry out maintenance tasks without the help of an expert with workflows or the augmented reality viewer. If a problem should not be solved immediately, the video call can be used as an optimal preparation for service visits, like clarification of the situation, preparation of spare parts and tools, or scheduling of the visits, and so on. And last but not least, maintenance, repair, and overhaul. Check the spare parts using standardized workflows or the AR viewer. Identification of spare parts during a remote video call are potential use cases. Benefits of implementation in our service organization. Added values and benefits. First of all, you save costs and improve machine-related processes. By using our software, travel costs can be reduced up to 30%. By reducing travel, CO2 emissions are also reduced at the same time. Another important benefit is the increase in the overall equipment effectiveness by up to 15%. Perhaps the most important value for machinery and equipment manufacturers With Oculavis Share, you can expand the portfolio of existing service contracts in after sales by establishing new digital business modules. This ensures new service revenues in the long run. Please take notice that the given figures are only intended to show possibilities and depend, of course, on a variety of factors. Oculavis Share can be highlighted as your service and apps under your brand to customers and suppliers. Depending on your requirements, we provide all 4 of our apps as white label versions. The native iOS and Android apps can be deployed in the app stores of Apple and Google, also under your company name. The same applies to the smart glasses application, which can be also delivered in your corporate identity. Finally, we can host your web app on any domain of your choice. And last but not least, an abstract of the companies that have been already cooperated with us and successfully implemented remote support in their service organizations. So finally, my question is, when do you join our journey and transform your service processes?